In today's video, we're going to be checking out all the new leaks for the KroLe Pass 34, which, as the developer stated, is going to be one of the new upgraded KroLe Passes, and here's why. They are supposedly adding new animations to the KroLe Passes and also new kinds of tier 7s. So if you want to know what this season has in store for us, continue watching because this is gonna blow your mind. Now, disclaimer, there is a possibility that some of these items are not going to be exactly in this season. They probably are just troll items, but we'll see when the season actually starts. But before we start, check out 𝙻𝚎 who's my classmate who makes music. For example, this Death by Law, which is his newest song, which is honestly a nice song to vibe and chill at. The shadow was on my own accord. Anyways, let's start off with the emblems, which are honestly amazing for this season. First emblem we have is called Reconnaissance, which we have a collision member who's peeking behind a corner, which has some sparks going around him. The second emblem we have is Infiltration, which is a female with some kind of weird looking commander type of suit on her, and also there's some bubblegum in her mouth. Next up we have the Turncoat emblem, which honestly at this point could be my new favorite emblem to use, and personally I call dibs as this being my custom emblem, because y'all know I use the Kawaii Breach emblem quite a lot in this game. Next up we have the Breacher emblem, which is another collision emblem, and honestly I like the previous one better, but this one actually looks kinda cool with the background. And the final emblem we have is a Kawaii collision guy with the battle text on below. Next up, we're going to be checking out all the grenades and the weapon skins that are possibly going to be released in this season. So let's start with the grenades. Now for the grenades, we have this skin called Hero, which looks cool for the grenades, which is a blue, white, gold, and red combination. There's also a little bit of black, but that's not really important. That's not racist. Anyways, these grenade skins are honestly really epic, especially for tier 2s. Like, really? Next up, for the tier 3s, we have Hyperdash for several weapons. For example, for the AK-47, this holy F word. Oh my god, this skin. How is this a tier 3, first of all? And also I need to translate this text here.
Keikoku. Keikoku.
Fascinating, huh? The second weapon that has this skin is the Vector, and holy, this season pass is opening up my third eye of weebness, and this season is gonna drive me crazy. The third weapon that has this skin is the M4, and honestly, this ain't no tier 3, it's a tier 5. Tier 3? Nah. Tier 5? Hell yeah. So for the tier 4s, we have the Pristine, which is for the XD45, and it has this cool mirror type of fade of purple and blue. And honestly, if this weapon reacts to like the lighting of the map, at this point the tier numbers are irrelevant in this season. Pristine is also for the FB6. Now for this weapon, this skin actually looks like a Project Taurus type of skin, but honestly, it's not that bad. Now the second tier 4 skin we have is called Invincible for the Deagle, and it has this neon type of design to it, and honestly, it's an epic skin. Surprise, surprise, there is a third type of tier 4 skin called Fury, and it's for the MP5. There's no image of this because the leakers forgot to publish it, but the other weapon that has this skin is the HK417. And honestly, this skin is kind of epic, especially for that stock where it has this rainbowish fade to it. But the rest of the skin, it's okay. The flame is actually kind of a fade design as well. Now for the tier 5s, we only have one skin called League for the SA58. And honestly, I don't even know how to describe the skin other than the scratches of the skin just reminds me it's grabbed from like Counter-Strike, like a battle-scarred skin. If you thought that's all for this season, you are greatly mistaken. But once again, disclaimer, the next upcoming leaks, there is not 100% certainty that they will be exactly in the 34th season. They could be possibly in the 35th, they could be troll items, or they're just things that they're gonna add in like cases or whatever. So do it your own caution. So there's a possibility that there's going to be a tier 6 animation for the knife, like the default knife inspection, which is called knife flip, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this animation just makes this heavy looking knife like a freaking pencil, like those pen spinning things. The other tier 6 animation we have is a reload for the AK-47 called mag spin, and this is what it looks like. Honestly, it's a really nice animation, especially that you could get this for free from Season Pass. So there's also 2 tier 7s that are supposedly in the Season 34 folders, and let's start off with the first one, which is the knife. And the knife skin is for the remix called Julienne, like the Madame. But honestly, I hate the remix knife at this point. Like, there are so many skins of the remix, like in Season Passes, like every single Season Pass that does have a knife, we have a remix, and there's like a bajillion remixes we can get from free cases and stuff like that. And so, our final skin, the antagonist for the GSR, which is the tier 4, like the remodeled GSR, but we are getting it in like a crimson red design. And it's actually really similar to the tier 3 skins we had. Well, that's it for this Season Pass, and honestly, if I give it a rating out of 10, I'd say this is a 10 out of 10. Like, the skins are freaking amazing in this pass. We can get 2 animations, 2 tier 7s. They're not confirmed that they could be in this pass, but still, the other skins like the tier 3s, tier 4s, the grenades, they're all bloody amazing for this season. But anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, make sure to press that like button as it really helps me out, and subscribe to stay tuned with new information regarding critical ops. But for now, enjoy my gameplay of the 1.32 beta with the 𝙻𝚎𝚅 and some other weapons. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video.
You in my sight, I keep all the words you said to me. Get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, now you beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I'll hear you say you're sorry. You in my sight, I keep all the words you said to me. I'll get you on your knees. I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me.